such an easy and fun way to make money. I could do it after school, in between classes, or whenever.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? We about to get right on to it in a second. What's going on? Do I got water? No, I do not. It's cool. It's cool. We about to see what we can get today. We have news at 10 a.m., so that's something to keep in mind. But regardless, let's get into this breakdown. So first thing we're going to do is start off with our 3-point outline using the previous day's high, the previous day's low. I'm going to use the previous day's Asian session range from 18 o'clock all the way to midnight. So boom, boom. It's a really thin Asian range today. Make this a little bit more even. As you can see, the previous day's high has already been ran through, so that's a good sign that price is more than likely going to continue this bullish trend. And why am I on S&P? Okay, let's start that all over. Most indexes have the same, very similar pattern, so nonetheless, I'll probably end up marking up all three just to see what they're all doing. But I'm going to do US 30 first because this is the one that I have a reason to believe is going to have a certain type of pattern. And I'll tell you why in a second. So let's get the Asian session range again. Boom, 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 boom. All right, just like that. Now we're going to get the 12 a.m. open. And the same thing as I said on S&P, the previous day's high has already been ran through. Now that's one thing that I'm keeping in mind. Let me also get the 50% of the Asian range. The next thing I'm keeping in mind is that for one, this area in price came below the 12 a.m. open and cleared these lows to the left. Even though it didn't clear the Asian session lows, it did create this low that could potentially be the low of the day because it was created during London session, came below the 12 a.m. open, and is currently the low of the day. So that's going to be an area that I'm going to be using as a potential area to draw my fib from to anticipate a potential retracement in price to potentially see price continue its uptrend. So that's something I'm going to be keeping in mind. If I were to draw my fib from right now to where price currently has this high, this is where the fib would be at. These would be our levels, but this is only if price starts to retrace from this area. I'll keep it here just for now, just to get an idea what prices is going to likely try to do. But now let me go to a 30-minute. I'm gonna start going to a higher time frame to see if I have any areas that price might trade into. The only one I see is on this 30-minute time frame, this last down candle before this up move right in here. This is gonna be our 30-minute bullish order block, just like that. Now we're gonna get our price level. So based off the higher time frame, I'm still bullish, and I think price is gonna ideally run for 35,500 sometime this week, if not sooner. We have 34,400 right here. Let me move this out the way. 35,300 right here. We got 35,200 where price is currently holding support on. 35,100 right here. Then we have 35,000 right in this area where I'm looking for that potential long trade. So from 35,000, that's the ideal area where I personally think price might have its retracement. Only time will tell. If I draw this fib from the Asian range low, it gives that area a little bit of a nicer retracement, but nonetheless, price could still tap into that 79%, tap into this fib right here. So ideally, if I get in at this order block high, I would at least lead a 70 to 80 pip stop loss below this low of the day. So only time will tell. Nonetheless, we will see what happens. But I'm also keeping in mind we do have this order block right here. Now, what's going on, Mark?
What's going on, Andre? Just seeing the markup, seeing what happened, what's going on. It's looking interesting, so I'm
Yeah,
interested
we'll
to
see.
what your thoughts are.
We'll see today. We will see. Let me bring this over there. But we have news at 10 a.m., so I'm going to be keeping that in mind. So we'll see. This is my US 30 little markup done. So I'm going to move on to NAS 100. Even though they're all going to be very similar, I like to always have them because even though they all move differently, they have similar price directions when price trends. So it's always good to get a good idea on what other indexes are moving and what direction they're moving to. So we're just gonna do the same thing, do our 3-point outline, previous days high, previous days low, Asian range. These Asian ranges are small as hell, really had a range. Then get the 12 a.m. open, boom. We will do the same thing for S&P real quick. Get the 12 a.m. open, boom. Go back to NAS, and as you can see, same thing with US30 and S&P. The previous day high has already been ran through. In this case, we don't have a very clean low to use for a retracement, so I'm going to be using this Asian session low personally, just because we didn't have a clean break below like we did during London session on US30. So we're going to use this low, but you can still potentially use this low as a potential fib area, but it's not as clean in my opinion. But you could use it for another reason, because if you look at where we are in price at 15,000, that's where price had that reaction, so you might just want to use it off of there personally. Then we have 15,200 right above here. We have 15,100 right here, and those are the main levels that we're going to use. And besides, I'll say 14,900, which is all the way down here, which personally I wouldn't want to see price come down to unless we have a full retracement from the previous day's high, previous day's low to the current day high, which we are currently at right here. I'm not going to draw anything clips there, because if I, more than likely this is going to keep going higher right now. But if I were to draw a fib like that, you see this 38.20%, that could be a potential trade area. And anything below that, I personally probably won't wait for that trade to come through, because that's a long wait from now. S&P had a similar situation to US30, where we did have this low created during early London session, and we have this high during New York. And I'm not going to mark up any of the price areas on here because it's a little bit different than other pairs, so I'm not going to do it. But if you draw your fib from this high and low, you get this area here, and we're going to do the same thing. Go to 30-minute time frame. Let's check the hour time frame. 30-minute has a cleaner order block, same thing as US30. So there's 30-minute bullish order block in confluence with that 79% of that fib. Where are we at in price over here? Yeah, it's not the same. And that's really it for right now with what I'm expecting. It's going to be a very similar situation that I'm expecting, either a retracement of 38.20% or have a retracement all the way down to this fib long and order block. And then I want to see price be bullish from there ideally. I wouldn't want to see a reversal, but if it happens, it happens. But ideally, this is what I'm looking for right now. Like I said, news at 10 o'clock, so in about 50 minutes. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But we will see. Still early. Got about 20 minutes till the open. But let's see what happens till then. I ideally want to get some buy positions. I'm not trying to short, but if the trade is given short opportunities, then I'll take a look at that. But as for now, I'm not looking for any shorts. Yeah, we still got some time to be bullish in my opinion. There's a lot of upside targets. 35,600, 35,500. We'll see what happens. We're already pretty bullish, but I know we're expecting a retracement soon, so we'll see. It's a similar situation with this 38.20%.
200 level, big figure level today for sure.
No, I was just target the high at that point. If it does.
Where would it target?
If this is the high though, it could go higher, but currently this is the high. But this is 34,200 right here, 35,200. And NAS 100, yeah, 15,200 is a good target for NAS if it doesn't hit it before it retraces. S&P, I'm not good with these prices, but ideally maybe they're 46.20. I don't know, but this 35,000 area is looking pretty clean in my opinion for a trade. We have this 38.20% from the previous day low to the current day high. That order block, Asian range high, and 35,000 and previous day high retest. It'll be a pretty good trade in my opinion, but we will see. I'm just trying to take as least trades as possible. Yeah, I figured this was gonna keep pushing. That's why I draw the fib yet for NAS100. Yeah, this is probably gonna keep pushing too. So I'm just gonna take these fibs off right now. Just wait, see where price tries to go to. Yes, sir. What's going on, Curly? Oh, trying to have a good trade. I've been getting clapped up the past few weeks. Well, I'll say 2 weeks. I want to say few. I need some good opportunities. I'm just tired of these trending days. Alright, but hold on. I want to go bathroom real quick. If you want, they can hear you. You can say whatever you want. You can talk to them. Whatever you want to get off your mind to talk about, feel free. I'm expecting new highs soon, my G. Yeah, I'm expecting new highs too. We had a little pullback early in the year. It's about to be Q2 on, I think, either. I'm not sure how many days are in this month. There's either 30 or 31.
31.
31. So Q1 starts on Friday. So we'll see. And to this week's also NFP. So let's not expect nothing too crazy. Just take this week slowly. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom. If you have anything to say, Martin, feel free.
Roger that. So guys, I'm over here on the 4-hour chart on NAS, and I drew like a rectangle order block type of tool that Andre uses, and I looked
Matter
at
of fact, bro. Here, I'm gonna just have it so they can see it.
Oh, okay.
I got you right now. Alright, try to share your video.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Good morning, guys. By the way, I'm still trying to wake up, so I'm focused, but I'm still waking up.
Alright, let me know when you share your screen.
Your screen. Stop other. You want to continue? Alright.
By advertising on YouTube,
I would get an
I
ad.
grow my
I'm just
business by
pausing.
reaching my most important customers. People like Allison.
Participants can now see your screen.
No, I see it.
Okay.
Here, I'm about which one is it?
Okay, guys. So I have the tip tool drawn here. Kind of messed this piece up earlier. Then I extended it out, and I was like, well, let me get a bigger view picture. And I understand that it's intraday day trading. There's moves intraday, but I kind of wanted to see an overall bigger picture, where could price go, and I drew a little rectangle from these highs up here all the way this way, and the market we're in right now is bullish. So what personally I'm anticipating is a breakout of these highs, because there's liquidity up here, people's stop losses and whatnot. And for the move higher, how high I don't know, but there's these targets this way. We could draw a little horizontal raise in like around this area, which would be around the 14,390, 400, possibly 500. But we'll just do it right here. So there's room up here as a target, but where's our entry? And that's where Andre was trying to predict where could there be a good entry. So when we do go down to 15-minute chart, we can see a previous day high, previous day low. Okay, okay. I got rid of the fib, but I'm gonna redraw it because I wanted to just get a bigger picture view of the other one. And it still hasn't really had a pullback, and it's 6:19, so there's 10 minutes for price to come down. So days that are trending are very hard to analyze where to enter because it may come down here, market open, within 5 minutes, and then it'll start wanting to come up and then push down for the move up. So it's having that really good area where creating a trade idea, sticking to it impeccably. So make sure if you have something drawn up, you stick to it because then you can get your data after about 2 weeks, 10 days, and you know what setup you're using, you know what your plan is, a reversal or a continuation, bearish or bullish, and then you can look at your data on like a weekend and then be like, okay. And then Andre is really good with his daily ranges, guys. I'm not doing my daily ranges every day. I'm very grateful that Andre is disciplined in the manner where he gets those daily ranges sent out to the Telegram religiously. That is his ritual. This is his business. You guys understand that and make sure to, get in and support Andre because he's out here killing it. So besides that, I see that's just trending, and these trending days are hard to anticipate. Now, yeah, there's this order block area right here, and honestly, like, just from what I just saw earlier, higher time frame, I feel like it may need to come up, and then have a move down, and then for the move through the order block. But if this is bullish and it comes up, if it just starts coming up, we're gonna have to wait for a retracement back into this order block because this is a good area right here. Could come up, come down to this 38 that Andre's predicting. What time of day, I don't know, for the move higher. So this is going to be an important area, especially when you zoom out to the 4-hour. You can see that. You can see that area right here. And it lines up right at the 200 price tag. So there. Okay. So there's going to be a reaction coming up pretty soon, guys. And I hope you guys have your bias, your analysis, your trade plan already in place because it's 622. Remember, one trade, one and done. However, if it's half a trade lot that you normally do, you're risking 0.5%. You could take on that second trade if, we're trying to preserve capital, looking for the best setups every day in the mornings. Make a good decision, get paid for the rest of the day. So we'll see what happens because this London had an expansion and now we're just anticipating where could price fall, where could price go for a good entry, and then where could price go from there as our targets, and where's our stop losses going to be. It's a good question. So if we're entering up here, 100-point stop losses right here, and that's a 1 to 2.25 right there. If one were to enter at the 38% fib level, now you have to respect that. Say, hey, okay, well, I understand the risk to reward parameters 1 to 2. These are my lot sizes, and that's only if price gets to the 38% fib level right here. If it starts taking off, the ratios are off. Remember, this is a game of ratios, guys. Don't even look at your P&L like it's either going to be positive or negative based off of what happens within these ranges right here. And when we use this tool, risk to reward tool, it gives us our ratios. So now we're able to stick to 1% a day. If if you're risking max 1% a day, you can get 10 of these trade-offs, and then make a analysis based off the data, break it down, and be like, what setups work best for you? What do you see clearly? How is it working out? Um, but if this target goes up higher because it's bullish today, it's probably going to target the 500 level, which is right there. So 100 points for essentially 500 points. If price gets back down to 14,961, we could see an expansion up to 15,500. So that's it. Bullish trending. Wait for that pullback. All right, here comes Andre. Give that back. Give the stop the screen share here. All right, bro, you're in charge now.
But we look.
I think I already stopped the screen.
Yeah. Just give me a host and you should be good. I got it. You good? All right. Bet. You still see my screen? Not that I share my screen. All right, bet.
It just popped up.
All right, we lit. All right, we got about 5-6 minutes till the open. I'm expecting price to at least have some sort of a drop, in my opinion. If it goes higher, it goes higher. But honestly, if it keeps pushing and goes past 35,300, I'm gonna just call it a day. Because at that point, it might, for all I know, could keep trending. I'll give it some time though. If we can get a pullback at 9:30, then that would be very, very nice. Yeah, everything is still kind of pushing, so we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. 6 minutes till news, 30 minutes till 6 minutes to open, 30 minutes till news. Off phone. Yeah, let's see, man. I'm trying to have a good trade. But hey, I'd rather not take a trade than take a shit trade, though. So, let's see how price treats us today. All these different US 30s. I seen something that was like Capital Com is the best, is the most accurate. Four more minutes, like waiting for New Year's, waiting for these opens. I think it's time to start refining my strategy though. Start taking specific more setups and just taking only those, and then once I start getting a whole bunch of those, then I'll move on to other ones after maybe a couple months. But it's gonna test my discipline because I know I'm only probably gonna get maybe 3 trades a week at best, if I get 3. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be an interesting couple of months. NAS 100 is not looking as clean as US 30 today. US 30 is looking like the one I kind of want to take. 50 more seconds. Hey, there goes your 30. I don't know. Today's looking like it might just be another trending day, in my opinion. Just off of how price is moving. There it goes. Yeah, price now. Prices kind of now these areas are looking a little bit iffy. We'll see. Yeah, S&P pushing. NAS is about to start pushing. I don't know. Let's see how we react to 35,300 though. Give it some time.
Hey Andre, if you look at, I'm gonna send you a image. If you look at it from a 4-hour perspective, there's like a order block up there to the left, and I was curious if what do you think if that? Because that was an older time in the market. Today's a different, like every day's a new opportunity, new day.
Come on.
But from what we've been feeling,
All the way up here.
Yeah. Well, no, it's right at that like 4-hour order block on NAS 100. NAS 100.
NAS 100.
Yeah, I sent you a link to the Telegram.
Yeah, potentially. That does happen.
It could turn into a breaker block, and that's what I was saying. Like if it keeps trending, wait for a pullback into that order block for like an entry. You missed it, but could possibly happen.
Yeah, US30, that's significant. 35,500. I don't know. At that point, I probably wouldn't even look to take a trade up here. This would be extremely overbought. That would only look to short at that point. NAS 100 still got some chance after coming into 35,200 though. So we'll see how NAS reacts. I don't know. US30 doesn't really have anywhere else to go besides just these big figure levels, 35,500 potentially. But I don't know how I feel about letting price go all the way that high. Yep, there goes NAS in that area. Yeah, it's looking like another trending day. Oh. I'll give it like 15 minutes. I want to see how, I'll give it 30. So I want to see how the news reacts. But if price just keeps pushing, I probably won't even care about what the news at that point.
I'm paper trading, but I was curious about how it reacts in this 4-hour order block. So kind of, I have like
this would be a good idea. Big figure level, 4-hour order block, high of the day. Good reversal sign. If not a reversal, then a retracement. I don't know.
Yeah,
I kind of
back to that 38%. That's because if it's the whole market's bullish, but where can we find a good entry? Like I feel like that 38% is a sniper entry for a move higher.
I don't know. I kind of want to take the shorts on NAS, but I don't know. US30 is not looking as clean to me. It's a rock and a hard place. I don't know how I feel about it. I see why it would fall. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough trying to take it though.
Dixie's falling, which usually means equities rise, right?
It
They're like
depends.
inverse.
Yeah, sometimes, but not always. The correlation is match. That's the only thing. That's why I stopped looking at it.
Okay. Well, Dixie's falling hard on a 4-hour. Breakout market.
I kind of want to take this short at the big figure level in anticipation of this drop. Everything else is slowly rejecting, but it's not major rejections. Price is at the 60% on this higher time frame for US 30. Yeah, there goes NAS. I don't know if NAS comes back up to this big figure level, I might try to get in. I won't get in now just because I want to have a certain stop loss. But if it comes back into this 15,200, then I'll take that short. But with the way it's looking, it might just keep falling. About a 50-point stop, ideally. It's a little small, but I wouldn't want to see it to go too high. Damn, everything's so. Alright, we're coming up on it. US 30 slowly falling too. I'm gonna get my short on. I'm taking the short on. Yes, I think I got it like right here. Probably 50-60 points since I got a little bit of a bad entry. But ideally, best case scenario would be if this fully reverses. Best case scenario. But ideally, 15,100 is going to be a target. Right down here in this area where I would have went long, it's going to be a target. But we will see. We will see what happens. It's a risky trade because I have a pretty small stop loss, but confirmations are there. Wouldn't even think about going long up here. So if this short ends up getting ran through, well, that's cool.
Bro, my brother, he's been having that golden eye opportunities when he goes to those Goodwills, bro. He finds video games that are like $1 to like $20, and depending on the video game, bro, it could be like 1,000 to 2,000 ROI, bro. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? You spent $2 and that one's selling for $80 online? He's like, hell yeah, bro.
Good risk reward.
Yeah, dude. He's the tangibles Amazon eBay guy, and I'm the online equities type of person. So we're trying to like really, me and him have a healthy relationship. We've always been like this. He's my twin brother. So I challenged him about a year ago on Instagram. I was like, Joe, I challenge you to see who can become a millionaire first. So it's all fun and games, bro. We're both disciplined and have fun, and we both work together to get this real estate going. So we're just
team effort. Team effort.
Yeah.
Alright, we are getting this rejection, which I do like, and if you look at S&P, it is falling pretty good. So we will see how this plays out. In my opinion, I think it's pretty good. I just have a small stop loss, so that's my main worry right now. Damn, everything wants to, bro. I swear to God, whenever I take a trade on a pair, the other pairs are moving so much better. Every time. Like, watch. So watching now, it's not even fall. Everything else falls. If that happens, bro, I don't even know. I'm going to say, fuck these indexes.
What's your stop loss? 50 points?
Yeah. I'm just looking at them like, bro, look at all of them. Look how they're all rejecting. and looking nice. It's still rejecting, but I could just tell the difference in how the willingness is. Like the willingness here is bearish as fuck. Look how it's about to turn into bearish candles, and then over here, it's slowly getting there. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
About to be
dude,
a TP1 though.
I saw that order block, and I
Yeah,
was like,
good catch with that one. I didn't even think to look that high.
I'm starting to notice that with some of the people in the Telegram group, they zoom out and then they'll do a horizontal line from a long time ago, and it reacts in that fucking zone. I'm like, maybe I need to have a zoom out.
It's always good. A lot of times, because when I zoom out, I look over, I see nothing. But you gotta really like zoom all the way out, all the way out.
So those order blocks that are even they're small, bro, but look where it reacts.
Yeah, and it just like if this, I kind of probably would have caught this trade just off the fact knowing it was a big figure level, but the order block just adds another confirmation in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, TP1 just got hit. Oh, I sent it to you. I'm dumb as hell. We hit TP1 and then started coming up a little bit. I'm probably not gonna break even to like TP2 since it's such a small range. Yeah, I'm gonna give it time, especially because they're not all dropping yet. Probably 15,100 is when I'll break even. Cause at that point, I wouldn't want to see price come all the way back up here anyway. Even though it could, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Ooh, that was exciting. Well, needs to drip a little bit more, and then I'll move the stop down.
I'm just keeping in mind we also have that news in 10 minutes. So that news is either going to help us or go against us. So I'm ideally trying to be break even by then. Ideally.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Let's give a free trade out on Instagram. Why not? Why not?
25 points. That better not have a fucking retracement ass.
That's why I'm just being safe with it right now. Letting it do what it has to do.
Do a fib tool just to see where continuation level is. About 15,163. So I'll breathe until that time, and then as soon as it gets to those levels, I'm gonna have to be watchful.
Yeah, that's why I'm just watching now. Once I'm break even, I could just let it run. Ideally, because if this is a real reversal,
There it is, 38%.
I would want it to come lower. But if not, that 38.20% is at 15,100. That's why I want to be at least be break even by there, and it's a big figure level, so we'll likely see reaction. So it could end up being a lot of continuation. So that's why I just got to keep in mind the bias.
Not gonna add, guys. Not gonna add. Nope. Just gonna stick to the one trade, and that's it.
Yeah, it's bearish, but the momentum's not there. Hopefully we get it soon enough. Up about 29 points right now. There we got Colin going short. He's in Angels and buys. He's up 400 points though, so he's in at a pretty good price. He's in at 14,800.
wonder if there's like an option where I could like a TD Ameritrade, kind of like buying a stock, but instead you're buying US 30. Because I wouldn't mind. 'Cause I trade US 30 with you, so I know when there's like sideways movements, down movements, and just like Bitcoin, I could be adding to the overall, you know, like US 30, just be adding.
Yeah, I don't know if you could probably buy it on something, honestly. Not necessarily MetaTrader to like own a portion of it. But you probably could buy like say Dow Jones stock.
Or stock, or yeah, like a stock, bro, because I feel like it has more upside potential as an index for decades to come.
Yeah, I agree with you saying 100% though. Look at US30 pushing again. These are still bearish, so I'm gonna stick with that bearish bias, but I'll give it some time to retrace ideally. But anything past 415-200 is not gonna be what I want to say.
This is a sniper entry, bro. I'm gonna have it at 25 points. I'm not even gonna have 50 points.
I wouldn't put 25 just because.
228.
Nah, I'll just keep 50.
1%.
Okay, look how small a 50-point stop is. It's still within the order block. If it comes to 50% of the order block, I'm pretty sure I'll probably get stopped out. Yeah, more than likely.
Makes sense.
It's like right above the 50%. Just you never be too sure.
What price did you get your entry? If you don't mind me asking.
You said the what? What price?
Yeah.
I'm in at 195, 15195. So like 5 points from 15200.
Okay, so that's you right here in this range. Okay, so yeah, no, that makes sense. It's still good.
US30 is not looking too good. S&P still looks good. NAS, I'll just have to see this candle turn into a wick, because 15 minutes is still pretty bearish. I still want to see these 5-minute candles change my direction.
Yeah, bro, I got a pretty good entry on that one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Not over till I break even.
I have it. Yeah. Starting to reach. Okay, no, just kidding. Come on, reject that 50.
Let's see how US30 plays out. Because US30, if it turns into a bearish engulfing at this 34,300 level, still could play out. S&P is looking like it's still gonna fall. I'm not really worried about S&P right now. NAS though, we might come back to 15,200 potentially.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Hey, keep holding that. Keep that pressure down. Sell it. Oh yeah, bro. It's been a while. Shit.
Shit, just gotta act like it never left.
I got in at 205, so I feel like.
Well, you got a pretty good entry now.
Yeah.
You're up like in here.
It's well within the TP1.
That's why you was trying. But you got to keep in mind, even though you have good entries like that, they can always come back up, and that won't be a good entry no more. Like it's good now, but if price had a retracement one like this, that's no longer a good entry. You know what I mean? And you don't want to risk your stop loss being close because you thought it was a good entry, because it was a good entry hindsight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've gotten clapped probably like 6 times because of that.
Now look at price. You can easily just come back up. Just always want to be
During the challenge too. But
never want to be too sure of your trade because you're never 100% on where price is gonna go. So it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Calculated risk, 1%. I ain't even tripping, bro. Like, there we go. I'm moving stop loss.
I'm gonna wait till at least 15,100 because there's a lot of wicks in here. Regardless, I won't let it come back to break even, but like I said, I'd rather wait till it's at a certain area where I know it won't come back.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna zoom out actually. 15 minute. Oh, that's looking sexy, bro. Jeez.
It looks cool. Looks cool.
That's on my TP2, bro. I have to move it down. I'm moving it
Yeah,
down.
I'm almost at TP2. Who said it? Limo? Limo, my boy, talking about something. We bullish. Yeah, we are bullish, my boy. All right, I'm breaking even since we're at 15,100. All right, now we're going to start to reject like I anticipated. So let's see how far we come back up. I just hope it's not a full retracement because full retracement is at my entry. And I'm not trying to unbreak even this trade. Yep, look at that. It's easily flip bullish too, so I'm just gonna.
It took half off at -2 or TP2.
Yeah, I ain't take nothing off yet.
Just because I know that the overall market's bullish.
Yeah, you had a better entry, so you hit TP2. I ain't hit it. I missed it by probably like a few points.
But the move down, it still has a big move down. That might have been FOMO on my part, honestly, Andre.
Yeah, if it's TP2, then you good. Still a positive risk reward, but you only took half off. So if this goes break even, you made, say, you probably would have made 1%. You made 1%. That depends what you risk.
It was one lot, or it was 51%, 50 points. So
So probably if this trade ends up breaking even, you probably made like 0.5% on the trade. And personally, it's better than nothing. But me personally, I like to at least have 1% wins and up, just because if I lose this trade tomorrow, that's not going to be enough to make up for that loss. That's how I look at it. So I'd rather take some off maybe at these lows right here, like right after TP2, and I'll be in a little bit deeper profit. So I'll probably be able to scale off all of my 2% and leave a runner. If you get what I mean.
yeah, that's that emotion, bro. Even because I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's learning process, bro. Like you said, you're only paper trading, so I'll learn experience.
Yeah, still the emotions are there, man, because it's
shit, bro. My emotions still are here too. Just over time, you just learn to just not even give a fuck. Especially if after you lose like 5 days in a row, you're just like, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? Another loss.
1% max.
I'm not even risking 1%. I'm risking only 0.5.
Jeez, hey, that's good, dude.
That's why if I get TP2, I'll be able to make 1% and leave a runner. So it'll be like a nice flow Tuesday. Yeah, look, US30 turned into engulfing like I was anticipating at 35,300. S&P, yeah, S&P looked magnificent. This is real clean. I just need NAS to keep dropping like that too. Oh God. I just don't want it to flip bullish. That's my main thing right now. Because it easily can. It's in a crazy uptrend. There goes US30. Where's US30 gonna try to go to? We still got time for US30. 35,200. If you're not US30, at least be break even or take some off at this level. S&P, same thing, just 38.20% because it's at 46,000, which is another big figure level. I don't know. Part of me does think these prices are gonna try to flip bullish. Because if you look at how they all are, they all came to a big figure level at the 38.20%. One here, one here. So there's all three of them could potentially go. But I'm hoping at least NAS can push down a couple more points. All I'm asking for is another 45, 50 points, and I'll be cool. But only time will tell.
Yeah, bro. It's one of those trending days where this might just have been just a little retracement.
Yeah.
Expansion. Where's the order block though? Wherever people are seeing the buy signal at.
Hopefully I could just get to this TP2, take my position off, and just have a winning day. It would suck to have a break-even day after all this.
It's rejecting a fair value gap that was created on the 30-minute on NAS, but during London expansion, but
Yeah, like, could easily flip bullish. That's my main thing right now. I just want to see it come a little bit lower. I just wish I had a little bit of a better entry, so this would have been my TP2, but unfortunately, like where price is now, I'm almost at TP1. That's why I need to come down 40, 50 more points. And if you look at this, look at the higher time frame analysis I had. This would be perfect if it played out, because this is from the weekly analysis. The bearish signals are there. I just gotta let it play out. Hopefully this is just a 38.20% rejection and doesn't come all the way back to 15,200. That would be an ideal situation right here.
I took some off the table already. I'm actually gonna move my stop loss up above the high of this move.
Yeah, that works. That works. Give it a little bit more breathing room.
205.
Shit, even at that point, bro, I wouldn't even. I would just leave it break even, bro. It's not even worth it. Because if it comes all the way back up there, where your entry is, what's the likelihood of it going that extra 5 points? Spread might even just take you out. So I would just stay break even, honestly, bro. So I don't want to see it come all the way back up here. If it does, then that's not going to be an ideal situation. Because how everything's looking, we're extremely bearish. If we have a full 100% retracement again, the likelihood that this is now a bullish trend pushing is going to be far more likely. I would ideally want to see price remain below 15,150 in this 38.20% breaker block. That's ideally what I want to see.
What you're talking about.
I see why you would want to move it to above that high, but it's a little different because you're almost in at that high. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. So if it's just right above that high,
It's like say this was the high over here or something. That would be a little different, but you're in here and the high's here. So at that point, it's like I'd rather just take the break even, because if it comes all the way to that point, the likelihood of it keep going is going to be far more likely.
Okay.
Damn, we're getting these rejections. I don't know, man. I want to see price remain below here, but it's struggling to fall. We got the news in 3 minutes, which could either push price in this bullish trend, stop me out break even, or continue to melt. Because right now, I'm starting to go back into not even at TP1 no more. Damn.
Is it better to have stop loss at break even if the news is bullish, or is it better just to kind of...
I'll just keep it at break even.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry. I'd rather have not lose or win than potentially lose.
And you said the news on your weekly analysis video that the news is predicted to be bullish.
Yeah, more than likely. And everything's, I don't remember exactly what I said, but everything's extremely an uptrend, so it's just more than likely gonna keep trend.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna end up breaking me even, to be honest. I don't really think it's gonna come any lower. Everything's starting to reject. They all have these same trader plan ideas. I would want to see a reject, though. That's what I want to see, but with the way price is moving, it doesn't look like it's trying to. And my entry is pretty damn close, so I would need to see price start melting. Come on, Nas. Just drop. Everything else is still falling. Nah, S&P's rejecting too. I can't get any trades past TP1, man. That's just crazy. Yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna reject. It's probably gonna close pretty bullish, and that's not what I want to see. Because if it closes bullish, the likelihood of this news candle is going to be bullish too. But if this was a big bearish rejection or rejection candle, the likelihood of the other one rejecting too would be far more likely. But this is pretty bullish. In the 15-minute, it could just look like it had a pull back to 38.20%. 15-100, so it could easily keep pushing higher. Let's just hope for the best. Let's hope this news is bearish.
15,500.
Alright, the news is out. The news, what's it say it is? Yeah, it's gonna go stop me out. Doesn't really say what the actual news was, unfortunately, but come on, just drop. I mean, these are dropping still. Maybe it is a little bearish. Might be saved. Never too sure though. It's showing the bearishness, but it's not trying to drop. It's not trying to drop yet. I think we should be good, hopefully. Hopefully, but this is failing to fall. It's creating a doji.
Consumer confidence is at medium. Oh. Because I don't know any of this is
Come on, Nas. Where's the volume? What is this? At least stop me out. Yeah, there we go. It's coming to stop me out. Rest in pieces. And I'm about to get stopped in a few seconds. Maybe it's 62%. Come on, just drop from there. That would be an amazing save if it just starts to fall from here.
I'm watching it too, man.
So I'm not gonna. I'm letting it break me even if it comes up to it. I'm not about to move my stop loss. So if this ends up melting from here after this happened at 62%, that would be amazing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, might have been saved today. Maybe the gods are on my side. Maybe, just maybe. It's not over till I'm out the trade though.
Okay.
Come on, Nas. Acting crazy, man. I don't know. This is a rock and a hard place at this point. I don't know what it's trying to do. Could go stop me out. Could tap for 15,200. Could keep dropping. At this point, it's just ranging.
As long as we're like in at the high of if this is London high of the day, bro, we're pretty solid.
Yeah, if though.
Market's been bullish.
Because right now, it's not trying to fall whatsoever on none of them. We're just in a stalemate. No US 30 today? Nah, US 30's been on some bullshit lately. I'm cool off it right now.
1 hour is looking still pretty solid, like a lot of resistance up there.
Yeah, it's not that I don't think price is gonna fall, but I'm probably gonna end up getting stopped out before it falls. That's my main thing. There we go. Thank you. Just get to TP2 now. We're so close. We went through so much. Just clear these lows, come below here, and I'll take some off, and then we can go on about our day. Right? Right. All right.
I have a hard take profit at 15,000.
Yeah, that's a good level. I'm just trying to take my first partial, though. That's my thing. At least you got your partial. Regardless, you're up for the day. Now, US30's going to start getting this reaction. God damn it, man. We go from one to the other. Nash, just fall. Please. You already tapped this level.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a solid, like, win.
Yeah, especially after one trade. Usually it's like after the second or third trade for me. Which is annoying as hell. I like just being one and done.
Dude, facts.
Alright, we closed bearish, which is a good sign.
You said you're planning something for your birthday?
I don't even know. I probably might just go to Miami again. It depends if I move by then, though. It all depends.
Shit, bro. I was thinking about it. I know you threw out the invite last time. So fucking might have to go get a room or something and hang out and do it up.
Shit, bro. Just let me know. Let me know. I'm always down for anything. I like traveling. Go anywhere. God damn it, Nas, fam. That's some bullshit. US30 is still melting. But we'll see how long that is. It fell about 130 points. Nas only fell about 75. Yeah. I don't know, man. This level still looks like it's getting held on all these pairs. If these turn into bullish engulfings on any of these pairs on S&P or US30, then I don't know how safe I'm gonna feel holding the rest of this. Let's try and get to TP2, man. Come on. Like, bro, it's right here. It's right there.
Yeah, that's at a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart. It's like right in that candle, just holding it.
Still close. Give me 40 more points, bro. 40 more points. Jesus, man. NFP week is straight garbage right now. Like, it's working out, but I don't got the patience for this shit. Hello, what's going on? Eve, what's going on, Eve? Good morning. There's US30 gone. S&P slowly. Nah, slowly. I just better not get another. If we reject this area again, bro, I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed. Cause this, see over here, we're at least falling through it. Over here, no, it's just failing to come there. There we go. Come on, right here. You motherfucker, you better not dare. You better not reject. Better not fucking, nah, bro. We gotta do this shit again, huh? Yup. Come on. Come on. You can't go over. It's a fucking wall.
Dude, I'm gonna do it too, bro.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Where's that shit at? Where's that shit at? I need. Can't go nowhere now, bitch. There. See? There we go. See? It always works every time. Every time.
Is that TP2 now?
Nope. Almost. Once we break them lows.
Okay.
Once we break them lows, I'm out. Come on. Come on. Come on. A few more points. I just need a few more points. A few more points. Don't do it. Oh my god. At this point, though, it's more likely to come to this 62%, so I'm still giving it time. I need to take my partial for 1%.
I'm gonna set an alert at entry price. They'll know that my stop loss was activated, and then I'm gonna just have another alert at 15,000 to let me know that price hit TP.
Oh my god, I'm deleting everything that I shouldn't be deleting. Damn, I might have missed it trying to delete that shit. Come on. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You keep doing this to me, bro. Every time I try to take a partial, you reject. Shit, we're extremely bearish. I just want to see price continue to go lower. Just a few more points, at least at 62%. I just need literally like 10 points to take my partial. Like, I probably could have got it right here, but I was trying to delete this shit. God damn it, bro.
I didn't see it either. It tapped CP3 barely.
Everything is looking like it's about to flip bullish, and I'm trying to get this partial, bro. Like, damn. Hold on. I'm about to take off the whole position because I can't leave a runner without being less than a 1% win. This is, I don't know, man. God damn it, bro. Yeah, I can't take it now. I'm too far back in.
It could drip like one good pullback.
I just needed to. Why can't it consolidate right here? It's to consolidate everywhere else, but where I want to take my partials. Because everything else, it could easily flip bullish right now, and that's why I'm afraid of this right now. I'm afraid of it flipping bullish while I'm trying to take this partial. If this flips bullish before I take this partial, bro, I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed. So it's literally missing my TPs by pips, by literal pips, bro. Like, come on, just melt. Please just melt. Because if US30 melts, then I have more faith that this will come down to at least 62%. Because after we cleared this low, I have no reason to believe that this can't start going higher now. We already had a pullback. Like, why would you have another pullback, Nas? Why? Why would you want to do that? S&P is looking like the same thing as Nas. I don't know, because if these turn into bullish engulfings, I'm going to be super angry. Super angry. Like, I'm about to, once I can, I'm not even going to leave a fucking partial. I'm not even going to leave a runner at this point. That's how bad I'm trying to just get this out of this position right now. Bro, I literally need 10 points. Literally need 10 points. 9 points. Is it so hard? 10 points, bro? I can't get 10 points. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Partial out 1%, I'm done. Jesus, fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Jesus, 120 points.
Patience.
Nah, that was stress. That was stress.
It was stress, but it was you practicing your patience, bro.
Yeah. True. I don't know. Should I take the rest of it off here, or should I let it keep running? How's the higher time frame looking? Part of me just wants to take it off at 120 points. I think I'll just low-key take it off. I don't know if I want to hold a runner. Don't know how confident I am in this uptrend.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. From that previous day's low to this high at the 38.20%, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna have my TP below them lows. If it doesn't come that low, well, it is what it is. So at around 15,000, that's my hard TP.
Oh yeah. Good stuff, Andre. I took a little piece more off the pie, so a little under half a position running.
Yeah, because I'm just going off of this. If it doesn't hit that TP area, well, then it is what it is. I got majority of my position, 1 to 2 trade. I'm up about, I think 130 points.
Oh yeah. And it
Well,
could actually really it could just go down.
you said what?
Order block. I see like if this is gonna be a little reversal, it could potentially come down to that order block. Like if it starts turning like really bearish, it could go down in that 1 hour bullish order block with that last big candle down before the move up. And
Yeah, it's
that lines
possible
up
for
to
sure.
70 to 79%, 62%. I just want to take these lows out and be happy with where it was.
Yeah, like if it gets stopped out, I'm cool with what I was able to make today.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about to. It looks like it's more than likely going to.
On
US
the
30 is
one
about to
hour.
come. I don't know. Low key, when US 30 comes to these 62%, nah, we are here too. I think it's more than likely going to come for the lows. I think it's going to be a good reversal. And we have the best entry possible. So
Honestly, just let a runner run, and then if you want to take little pieces, bro, that's what I'm gonna do. TP 15. I don't even know, man. If 15,000 may not
15,000 is a
hit a
good
low.
level. Yeah, it might not be, but it's better safe than sorry. I'd rather be able to take off that 200 points
Facts.
than
Okay.
take off 250 that might not even happen. You know what I mean? Like my
Okay.
TP's at the London low. So if it takes the London low, that's usually what I like to target on reversal. So if this is a true reversal, it should target that low, should target the Asian session low. And if it's not, it's more than likely gonna flip bullish and be back in that uptrend. So if that happens, it is what it is. But I just keep my target based on the system. Took partials based off of risk reward. Leave my main targets based off of the system.
Oh yeah. Okay. I feel like today's a good day.
Yeah, successful day. One trade, one and done. And if this keeps running, I'll get an extra 1.2%.
Run, let it run. Hell yeah. Running. Okay, cool.
Oh, if niggas saw my Instagram, they would have got a free trade. There you go. No more free trades, no more. No more.
Okay, where could this retrace if it's gonna retrace? Already had its
Maybe
retracement.
15, 100, but I'm not really worried about it. If it does retrace, I should be safe still, since we're pretty good.
I like how it like tapped that freaking 70%, 62% retracement, and then it just really,
Well, up here,
yeah, this the morning move, how it had that 62, and then it started dripping after that. That was nice.
yeah, bro. Clean moves today. Clean moves today. Can't complain. Can't complain. Caught a total of. I took a partial of 100 points. 113 points. And then I'm up about 135 right now. And if we go all the way to TP, that should be about 200 points. So we'll see. And if this does retrace, like I said, we should be good. Like, where would this retrace to? Yeah, we should be good if it has a full retrace. Even if it has a full healthy retracement, we should still be safe for the long run. But with that being said, I'm just leave it run. Whatever happens, happens. Took my partial for the day. We out.
Setting an alert. If it retraces by whatever it means back up to the 79%, I'm gonna add like a little tiny thing to see how that works. That's an order block it just created with there's a new order block up there. Oh, fib. No, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna just one and done, see how the trade plays out.
That's really it for today. I'm done here. So with that being said, if you guys took this trade, just make sure like the video, fam. That's all. That's all I ask for. Or you can cash at me some money, but the subscribing works too. I'd rather take the subscription. We're currently at 870 subscribers. So 30 more, we'll be at 900. Then 100 more from there, we'll be at 1,000. Yes, sir. 600 more watch hours, and I'll be monetized too. So we'll see what comes with that. I currently have 3,474 public watch hours out of 4,000. So we're getting there. We're getting there. But nah.
Andre, you're
course, of course. Doing it for free too.
Oh,
Free education. And I post daily ranges every day. There's so much you can learn just from the daily ranges, but those are like the most slept on videos too. That's what's crazy.
I told everybody this morning, I was like, Andre's so disciplined. Like, there's days I don't even do daily range, and then I just look at his, and maybe that's building dependency. But I was like, this is his business. He wants people to know what it takes to be a successful trader. So I was like,
And I'm showing everyone that I talk about, like what I talk about every day on my videos, I show it happening, the setups happening after everything happens. So it's like, I'm showing you that they work, I'm showing you what days they happen on, and I'm showing you how often they happen and the types of setups. So after each day, I literally explained what happened the entire day. I trade every morning. I see what happens before hindsight. Then after it's all done, I show you what happened after hindsight. So it's like, hey, people going to take advantage, some people not, but regardless, I'm just doing my part. People, if I can help one person, 2, 3 people become efficient traders, shit, that's already doing wonders. Because if you think about it, if 90 to 100%, 90 to 95% fail, out of my 870 subscribers, probably only eight of them will probably take the lessons and actually use them efficiently and actually go somewhere based off them. So as long as I'm able to help a few people, like look at you. If I can help you, that's perfectly cool. You, a few other people like Makai, he's using the strategies that I've gone over. So you two are probably my most people that have taken the most action with the concepts and actually seen growth with it. Even the people in Telegram, I know a lot of the people in Telegram, they don't use my setups and strategy. I wouldn't even say strategy, just my trade type style. Like to 100%, they all have like their own little things that they use. But as overall, the few that do, they see the changes in their trading. They see the concepts work in real time. So even if they don't take 100% of what I teach, they'll use a few of those concepts to integrate it into their strategy to make them an overall better trader overall. And that's all I try to do, just show people how I personally look at the market. I don't teach people how to trade, I just teach people how I trade. You know what I mean? Because there's no right way to trade. Everyone's different. I just show what I do, what works for me, and I show it live. So, hey, fuck it, right? But nah, that's really all I have. I'm gonna let it run. I'll keep the Telegram updated if the TP gets hit. But like I said, I have my TP at the Asian range lows. I secured 100 points. So 1 to 2 trade for the day. 1 and done. Not minimal drawdown. Look at the entry. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, if this runs and keeps on running, this is gonna... Imagine this trade. Never know. Let me just go scale off to the higher time frames. Look at this. We're in at this 4-hour wick. So imagine if this 4-hour becomes a bearish engulfing, which very likely it could. Take the TP off? Nah, I'll just leave it. But we'll see, because this is extremely high up. So if we do get a bearish engulfing here, and it's NFP. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave a runner just because it's NFP week. And I honestly,
I'm gonna leave a runner too, man. You got me.
you never know. You never know.
Never know.
I'm
Fuck it,
out.
we got in at that
Regardless,
entry.
what's the extra 0.1%, 0.2% on my day? I can make that again tomorrow. So, but if this plays out, you never know. It could run.
Yup.
Never know, because we're extremely overbought. So, if this turns into a bearish engulfing on a 4-hour, that would be an amazing sign. So you never know. So I'm gonna leave this runner. Actually, I'm gonna just let it keep on going. So we'll see what happens. Regardless, I'm done for the day. So with that being said, matter of fact, I'm gonna journal my trade with you guys. Why not? So I'm gonna journal my trade with you guys before I end this off, just to show people how I journal. And before anything, let me just show everyone the actual journal I have. So here, let me get it right now. You see the journal? Well, you might have to look on the actual screen, Martin. Here, I'll share it on the Zoom too. Where is it at?
I'll go to the YouTube, bro. I don't mind.
No, it's cool, bro. I got it. It's right here. All right, so this is from January 4th. Look at all this. March. All right, so what's today? The 29th. NAS 100. Type of setup, I'm ideally, if this plays out all the way fully, this will be a bearish New York reversal. Confirmations I had the order block rejection, above the 12 a.m. open. New York session created the high of the day. What else do we have? A big figure of rejection. What else do we have? Oh, was there a fib in there? Oh, no, I don't think there was a fib.
I don't think there was a fib.
Breaker, was there no fib? Asian range high, no. Previously high, false break, no. I think that's majority of them, those 4 confirmations. Type of day, green day, how many trades, 1, position, 1% gain, trade, here. And that's really all I do. I usually put notes to myself, but I don't really have much notes. For today, I'll just say, stay patient, hold to TP, and stop loss. Because if I would have took out that trade early, I wouldn't have got my full position off, even though that shit was stressing me out. But I did have the patience, and I was willing to hold it to TP or stop loss. So it ended up playing out, and I was able to get my position. And now if this plays out even more, we could have a 1% position end up turning to 2% position. Never know. 4% position. Never really know. So we'll see. Just going to let it on run. Right now, price looks like it's starting to reject again. So we'll just let it do what it does. With that being said, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. The first trade I took was a win on NAS 100. I think US 30, you might have to eat dick, to be honest. You might have to eat dick for like the rest of this week. But I'm going to just stick with NAS for now because NAS has played nicely. So with that being said, hopefully everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you join the Telegram. The link is in the description. And yeah, appreciate everyone for being here. Let's see. So simple, even smart money concepts, simplified usage. I'm using your strategy. Yeah, bro. It's all about just taking the concepts and using them to your best ability, backtesting them, and finding out what works for you. Because what works for me might not necessarily work for Martin. He might be a better person taking reversal setups, and I might be better at taking continuation setups. But it only comes with taking these, journaling your trades, having the daily ranges, because you have all of these things. Like here, let me show everyone the daily range journal real quick. The daily range, I have a lot of them, like a lot. And look at all the data I have. I have the setup that happened on that day and what day of the week it happened. So imagine in a year or 2 years when I can go back and I could just look up Friday and look up what is more likely to happen on a Friday, what's more likely to happen on one day, what days are these bullish line continuations likely to happen on. And I have all the data right here. And then guess what? I can click on any one. I have the screenshot of the trade. Come on, what the fuck are you doing? And I can look at it just like this, and I can see the type of setup, the type of day it was, and what happened on that day. The times that it happened, the times the low of the day was made, the times the high of the day was made. And I have all this data that I could just go back and look at whenever I want, just to learn from, because this is the data that you need. You could backtest and all that, but when you have the data actually like in a journal that you could look at, that's when things start changing, because anybody can go and backtest a random day. But if you have the information all in one place already, then hey, that's why I personally don't backtest, because why would I backtest when I can go to each day and literally look at what happened anyway? March 21st, I have everything that happened. No need for me to backtest. And when you trade one pair, 2 pairs, there's only so much you can backtest. Like I've traded US 30 and I've looked at it probably every day for the past 2 years. So there's only so much for me to backtest. I'll have to go back 3 years, 4 years just to find data. And then at that time, it might not even be the same market conditions. You know what I mean? Because those are things that I haven't personally traded in real time. So I'm going off of what I know from my experience. So that's really all I have. But now that I'm done with that little rant, Martin, you have anything you got to say to anyone?
Guys, just trust the process, be disciplined, have consistency, find courage to get your ass up in the mornings if that's your hard part of the day. And remember, what Andre says, fear the how do you say that, Andre?
Be motivated by the fear of being average.
Hell yeah. Do that, guys, because when you start repeating that in your head, it goes into different parts of your life. So
Everything. Gym.
All right, that's it, Andre.
Body. All that. The same concepts. It's like it's life concept, universal concepts. It's not just for trading. It applies for everything. Being a better person, your job, the gym, working out. Be consistent with anything. But nah, that's all I have for you guys. Appreciate everyone for being here. Appreciate you for being here, Martin. We had a nice little day. A little stressful, but nonetheless, we got it done. So I'm going to see everyone tomorrow morning. Enjoy the video. Share with a friend. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you.